Hey guys, Mick Satcher again from 9daysout.com. And today I am going to talk about yet another scenario of how you can sell your house fast. And this time we're going to be talking about how you can sell your house fast with no equity. And let me give you an example. Basically, I went and met a home seller the other day who wanted to sell a property. And after looking at their situation and figuring out everything that we needed to figure out, we finally got down to the mechanics of his situation, and we realized that he currently had a mortgage. And basically, the house was worth around $125,000 fixed up, and it needed some repairs today. However, he had a mortgage balance of around $110,000 that he still owed on that property. Now, when I went through the scenario with him and told him exactly what type of cash offer I would give him, it kind of came down to a level of somewhere around, I think it was around 75,000 cash that I would offer him. Obviously, because he had that mortgage in place, that wouldn't work. And as you can tell in this scenario, the house fixed up would be worth around 120,000, and he owed around 110. So he only had like around $10,000 worth of equity in the property. However, the home needed about $20,000 worth of work. As such, it just did not make sense to buy this property with a cash offer. So here's what I basically came up with and gave him the solution. I, in essence, told him, and this guy needed to move. He needed to leave, and he was moving out of state. He was moving to the West. He was an older gentleman, and really just needed to sell the house and move on. And basically, the one thing that was really keeping him stuck in this house was the fact that he wasn't able to sell it because of its condition, and the fact that he now had a mortgage on the property that he just didn't want to abandon. So I came in and proposed the following to him and gave him this solution. I said, look, in a scenario like this, here's how I can buy your house. I can come in, buy the property, and I can basically start paying your mortgage for you moving forward up until sometime in the future, which could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long. When I'm able to resell the property at a high enough price that there's enough money in there to pay off your mortgage, which after a few years, I'll bring the principal balance down of the mortgage. I'll be able to pay your mortgage off, and then it'll be, long gone and no longer on your credit. So that scenario is basically called buying the house subject to the existing mortgage. And believe it or not, it's completely legal. There's nothing illegal about it. There are some banks that might get pissed off if they find out that you sold the property that way. But long story short, to be honest with you, banks just want to get paid monthly. So as long as the mortgage is being paid, they really shouldn't have any problems with it. And then to top it off, I'm sure you've had a mortgage before where it started off with one company, like let's say Bank of America, and then a year later, all of a sudden, you get a letter in the mail that says, hey, by the way, your mortgage was sold and it's now with Wells Fargo. Well, guess what the mortgage company did? They basically sold your mortgage without asking you permission, so on and so forth. So realistically, you can turn the tables on them, and you're allowed to sell the property as well and just have someone else take over your mortgage. And sometimes it's necessary to make this happen. And this usually works. This is usually needed more in situations where there basically is no equity in the property. There was no other way I could have bought this property and helped this guy out. So that's basically how it works. Now, if you haven't done so already, please go visit 9daysout.com, click on the link below or whatever, and actually go to the website 9daysout.com, 9daysout.com. And while you're there, you'll get access to a free report titled How to Sell Your House Within 10 Days. And it's going to give you all the information that you need to be able to figure out what's the best solution for you to sell your property. All right? Again, I hope to create some more videos where I teach different scenarios of how I'm able to buy houses, and hopefully you are learning some information here. If you like what you're seeing, please give me 2 thumbs up, and share this video with your friends and family, or anyone else you think has a heart to sell property and maybe they need someone like myself who can think outside the box. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to the next video. Thank you.